it's Brian. Today, I wanted to talk about a new guitar I just got, and that is the Ibanez Tim Henson signature model Tod10. I thought it'd be really cool to get more of a modern, super strat type guitar, and with active pickups, just because I'd never had a guitar with active pickups. So, I looked over the features of this guitar: stainless steel frets, locking tuners, tremolo, non-locking, and then this kind of pickup system. And I thought, for the money, there's probably a lot of variance in tones and things you can do and all of that. But it wasn't until I went and tried it that I kind of convinced myself I'm just going to wait till the prices drop and I'll buy one, just so I have a guitar that's completely different than my Strat or my PRS hollow body. I just thought that'd be kind of fun to have something so different that it would be kind of a just something to kind of keep me pumped and to kind of keep me practicing and all of that kind of stuff. I don't really need help with that, but I just thought it'd be fun to try something new. I actually love this guitar. The neck is kind of a shallow D, as far as I can tell. Super thin neck, great playing guitar. It might be my favorite guitar that I own as far as playing. And I think the only detriments to it are I'm kind of getting used to two things, which is more frets, just kind of positioning stuff that I would not struggle with, obviously, normally. But it took a little bit of time getting used to that. And active pickups, I'm not sure what I think about them. There's an amazing amount of clarity and the kind of cool, clean tones on this guitar. Super cool stratty bell, kind of those quintessential Strat sounds, but maybe not as warm is kind of what it comes down to. And kind of the high gain stuff that I love to do doesn't have the same kind of character that I have like with my passive guitar pickups. In my Strat, which is my main guitar, I think I have a Tone Zone, a DiMarzio, my first DiMarzio pickup ever, I think. And I love that guitar. It sounds incredible. The heavy tones are great. And the PRS, even though it's a hollow body, and the pickup in the bridge is a bare knuckle, maybe Black Dog. It's kind of a pretty low kind of vintage voice pickup. That thing sounds incredible with heavy, like through the MT-15 or Angle Fireball 25, which is what I have here. In rehearsal, I found that this just didn't sound as good as my other guitars. So it's kind of a weird mixed bag. Like, I really love playing it. It's really fun to play. I enjoy it kind of for a lot of reasons. And like I said, the tremolo is really nice compared to the traditional Fender Strat tremolos I have on the other guitars, which is the 6-screw. They kind of take a lot of work to work, and I like the bridge on those to be against the body and flush. Like, there's no back and forth that you can do on those. Like this guitar, it's floating, and for the longest time, I didn't really want to mess around with that. And I realize it's not a big deal. And the guitar is super stable. So, I just really enjoy the bridge a lot. So, with that said, this is not a kind of a full review of this. It's kind of a meandering approach to it. But I really do love the guitar. So if you're looking for a kind of a super Strat, or if you're a fan of Polyphia, I think it's a great guitar, and I think it's a great guitar for that intermediate to even professional player that wants something kind of different, that you're going to get a lot of tone variance out of between all of these. I don't know how many there are, but it's basically quite a few. So if you like Strat sounds, you can get that. If you like high gain stuff, you can get that. And then there's some kind of interesting ones in those in-between positions. So that is what makes this guitar have a lot of value. Now, I'm not sure I'll play this live, but I bought the guitar basically a month ago and played it a lot, brought it to rehearsals. The general thought amongst my bandmates was like, bring the Strat back, and so I did, and it sounded great. And I also started bringing the PRS hollow body, and they really love that. So I'm kind of like, well, I guess I'll just kind of use those. And that PRS hollow body I've had for, I don't know, 15 years or more. So that may be kind of the guitar I go back to. But I really do enjoy having the kind of the tremolo. And so obviously that's kind of the rub, I guess, is like, what do I pick? So that's a great, basically, problem to have, is basically three really great guitars that all sound different and do different things, and to a certain extent. But I have to say that if I was going to buy this again, I would. Now, whether I'll keep this or not, I don't know, because if you know anything about used gear prices, everything's plummeting. I do have one other guitar, which is the EVH Star guitar, and I bought that because Eddie Van Halen is not an influence on me, but I've always wanted that guitar. And when I got it, great sounding guitar, the body shape is really hard for me to play, and that is not a guitar I would play in my band or whatever. I just kind of bought it as like a tribute to Eddie Van Halen or whatever. That guitar I bought for $1,400. Comes with literally the worst gig bag I've ever had, and basically you can buy those for $700 easily, brand new. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're gonna buy a guitar, even something like this, that is not vintage based, make sure it's something you like. And that's what I did. I bought a lot of guitars sight unseen, like the EVH Star guitar. I also had an Ed O'Brien Strat that I did not gel with, and lost quite a bit of money on both of those. But with this guitar, I'll probably just keep it, simply for the fact that I'm not going to get the money I put into it. Although I got it for a great price, I think it has some value, and I hope to kind of incorporate it more. So I don't know if this is a helpful video. I've done stuff about my Jazzmaster. I sold that a while ago. Great guitar, but just kind of a weird fit for me as far as the actual size and length of the guitar and all of that. But I kind of regret that, because for $500, amazing guitar. Anyway, so if you're looking for a guitar and you want some kind of cool tonal variances, a great bridge, stainless steel frets, I think it's aesthetically a great guitar. There is like a mauve or purplish version of this. I kind of wanted that, but I couldn't get that same price. I couldn't get it under that $900 price that I was kind of shooting for. So anyway, I'm sure those will come down too. So there are those two colors. I think in the long run, silver is a great option. So hopefully this helps. If you're on the fence about this, feel free to put some questions in there, and I'll try to be as clear as I can about it and give you kind of my thoughts on the guitar if you need that. Anyway, I am Brian. Thanks for checking this out. See you soon.